What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we have the 2020 Tacoma back in here. This is the one that we installed the next gen Canon air filter on. So what we're doing today is we're going to be testing it out with our R4T exhaust system. So this is a Cat-Back exhaust. It replaces it from pretty much right here where the double cab splits here back. So the factory exhaust weighs about 22 pounds. This one weighs 16.5 pounds. We're going to have a little bit of weight savings, and we're going to see what numbers the engine can produce now, having a little bit better flow. And this is also a high clearance exhaust, so that way it doesn't hang out the back. So if you off road, you're not going to crush it. So it dumps just right before the axle. But before we do that, we're going to be throwing on these guys here. These are the factory tire size and wheels. This is a 265/70/16. This is the size that comes with the TRD off-road from Toyota. Not this exact tire, but this is the same size wheel and the same size tires. So we got the 33s pulled off. We got this on. So now let's take it over to the dyno. So we are completely sold out of the 3rd gen Tacoma Cat-Back exhaust. So luckily I had one that I pulled off of our gray 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. So it bolts up just fine. It's going to be the same as what you will receive if you were to buy one from us. So we got the R4T Cat-Back exhaust installed. Now we're on the way to the dyno. So let's see what this thing could do. All right, so we got the Tacoma all tied down. You got the K&N next gen air filter, and then the R4T exhaust that we just installed as well. So let's see what numbers it comes up with. All right, so we got red here. That one's the stock number. The dark red and the lighter red is power and torque. So 212 for power, horsepower, and then 227 torque. The blue one, we got 229. That is after the next gen K&N intake system. So you can see a gain there, 229. And then for torque, we got 238. 229 for horsepower, 238 for torque. And then now, intake plus the exhaust, we're at 238 for horsepower and 237 for torque. So 237 to 238 is probably about the same. So torque is about the same, but the horsepower gain is where we're looking at right here. So we are back at the shop now. So what we've done, or what we saw at the dyno, is that we gained about 9 horsepower with the exhaust, and the intake as well kind of helped with that as well, providing the engine with more air and then enough flow through the back, so that way we can gain that power. Torque, we didn't really gain anything. Basically 0 gains as far as foot-pounds of torque, but we did gain a little bit of horsepower, so that is a plus. And being that this exhaust is pretty affordable, I think it's under 500 bucks, it kind of is definitely going to, one, help you have better airflow to gain a little bit more horsepower, and then 2, if you want to hear that exhaust, this is something that myself enjoys, just because I like hearing the engine sounds and everything like that. But I'll have the intake and the exhaust down in the description if you wanted to pick one up for yourself, and we'll see you guys next time.